Hello and welcome to installment number 3 on the 1937 Capehart 500E/M restoration. So this is segment number 3, and the previous two segments we documented the machine as it has sat in storage since 1948. Well, for the first time since that time period, we have slowly been taking the machine apart, documenting the condition of various items, discovering new items that were not previously known amongst the Capehart world, which we will discuss, and also doing a light cleaning and preservation of its current state until we were able to start a full-blown electrical restoration. This is going to be a long restoration process, so stay tuned. Videos will come available as time progresses on, but what we want to do now in this video is show you how far we've come in dismantling the Capehart 500 and some very interesting odds and ends that we discovered. So let's take a closer look. As you can see here in the cabinet, the rightmost amplifier, which is a 1942M amplifier, has been removed. There's quite a bit of corrosion. I removed most of the surface dust. Original plug, very crunchy, no good anymore. And inside the cabinet, believe it or not, I found all these tidbits of various items. We have a Q-tip in the right, some nuts and bolts which go to the 18-inch speaker pedestal mount. I also discovered a sheared off drive shaft pin, is what it appears to be. So I don't know if what that went to. We have a spare leather disc here for the clutch assembly. An original needle. This is a Victor chromium needle. I have a lot of these NOS. Safety pin, a hairpin, just various other tidbits. Plenty of broken record fragments right there. But here's where that amp sat. They used these two wood screws to hold it down. I don't know how good of a job that did, but you can see where the 13.5-inch Jensen, I did clean the back of it, and how they mounted it back in 42 when they did the update or upgrade. That's mounted here. So here in the center we've removed our motor board, and our motor board which sat here in our junction box. We've also removed all three plugs of the AC box here, which all your amplifiers would tie into this network here, which this plug would go into the junction box and create the power for all three. It was done, I think, through a relay. 18-inch Jensen in very good shape. I've already started cleaning the top of that a little bit. The cone is practically perfect, minus a little tear right down back there. The 13.5 inch is quite a big tear, and the 12-inch is a goner for certain. So we have our drive shaft clutch assembly that moves up to our changer that's currently swollen. They used pot metal in 42, so I have to continue to use penetrating oil to try to remove that from the shaft. We got to keep that shaft. A new changer will take place of this 1942 changer. The serial number 20,000 above indicates pot metal, which is quite prevalent. The pot metal distortion. You can see all the cracking and disfiguring there. This changer's kaput. We'll use a new one. Right now I have one from 1941 that's good, but maybe we'll find a better changer to use. We have up here a radio tuner. Still needs to be cleaned. It's quite filthy. Pot metal we'll examine here soon. We have a 12-inch speaker. Right now I'm currently working to disassemble the 1942 amp here, as well as the original 1937 chrome plate amp down here. You can still see the chrome plate there. One thing I wanted to mention, which is quite interesting, is from what I can tell right now, our field wires, which come from the 12-inch Jensen, are tied in to the field wires to our 18-inch right there. You can see the splice and the wiring that goes to it. And also on the 1942 amp, we have this cable, the shielded cable, which plugs into the 1937 there in the corner. That's a modification that was done by the dealer when they installed everything. There's a plug up there. When they installed all the new upgrades in 1942. So these two field coils for the 12-inch and the 18-inch are in series, or at least they appear to be right now. You can see all the wires there because they're plugged into this amp, also into the field coil for, the field coil power for this amp. So very interesting feature that we'll have to really document closely. So make sure we fire everything up correctly once everything's serviced electrically. But yes, we have original 1937 amp. We want to take that out as well, see what modifications are made, because there's an extra tube right there, this metal one. It is not seen in a 400 level 1937 treble amp. So we'll have to check that out. We have various wires from the radio tuner. The junction box has been removed. This right here is really interesting. This is basically a keyed entry to use this Capehart machine. They actually plugged in a key, turned it, and that provided the power for everything. It was a safety feature or a security feature that the original owner likely did back in '42 when everything's installed. There's our motor board and our two cables back there. We'll have plenty more coming up soon. Stay tuned.